Okay, are we live? Let me see here. Set this up real quick. Game. Sound. That to TA. Then this goes. So it should show TA. Hopefully. Doesn't seem to be showing it though. Okay, okay, it shows it there. It doesn't show it here. Okay, I don't know why this isn't working. Guess we'll just have to use this. All right. See here, we got this. Try this one more time. Game capture. No, doesn't capture the game. Man. Okay, I'll try to leave you off. All right, let's do it. Game time. Ooh. Nice auto pause, okay. All right, well, we'll see if we can get another game here. So yeah, we just played Resurrected, which is for the last couple years almost now, maybe a year and a half. So it's come a long way. We're on 8 right now, so we're getting pretty close for it to being fully released, but Snake's been kind enough to let us client that we can play and test our mod while playing ranked at the same time, which is awesome. Let's see. I think it's hard to explain it. I wish I could explain it to him. I don't know. Better to show than. It's probably closer to 4, I'd say. Um. Okay, so we're gonna play an S game now. Yeah, facts. Facts, Novea, facts. Oh shit, he says he needs more vodka. What is that flag anyways? Let me see. Puerto Rico? And I haven't drank in a long time. It's been a while. Been a while. Sorry guys, I feel so shy. I don't know, it's been a long time. But yeah. I don't know, just they were playing a game. I was gonna cast it, but it ended before I could get my stream set up, and decided to play one. So just get some team games in of some Resurrected and Escalation. If you don't know what Resurrected is, it's a new mod that I've been working on for like the last year and a half. It's kind of why I've been MIA, because I've been using my free time to kind of work on that, help get this client set up and stuff. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, you can come join Galactic Gate, which is, this is like the new client we're playing on. So yeah, and I will put a link to that in the video description after the live stream. So if you want to check that out, feel free, dude. Anybody's welcome. Any mod, you can play whatever on here. So this client is about freedom, the thing that America was built on. We want freedom to do as we please, without drama. Tired of the drama. What's up, Novea? Oh, well, we got to cover that up. Okay. Freaking Diablo, bro. Can't read chat anymore. Clear the chat with gifts. There, don't worry, I posted one. Deadly tea. Oh my god. Play a Deox map. All right. The Escalation map extraordinaire. Map maker extraordinaire. Yeah, he's made a lot of these, a lot of the Escalation maps that are played nowadays, so props to Deox. Rip chat reading. Yeah, I'm I'm reading your chat. I'm reading what you're saying. The jig is up. An interactive streamer. Oh my god. Although I haven't done this in a while, so this feels kind of weird, to be honest. So yeah, we'll try to get one more team game in here for you guys, but yeah, that last game was I don't know. I had the corner spot. I think that spot that I was in and the opposite from me on the top right, those are like the weakest spots in the 4v4. So I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna go air and then fly over and bomb a little bit, be annoying. And honestly, I don't know if my bomber even really did too much, but I think just flying over was worth it, to be honest, getting on the land fast. And then, yeah, just being annoying with hovers and stuff. Harassing down. Yeah, I did like a con drop and stuff. I was just being like annoying as hell, to be honest. Just trying to delay him of taking stuff. Try to bomb some other people too. I think I got yellow a little bit, but yeah, my bomb, you know, bombers didn't really achieve too much, I guess. I think Diablo got the worst of it. Just line bombing's a lot of, you know, a good amount of his wins. So it's probably like the most annoying part. But yeah, we'll play some Esk, you know, show a little bit of Esk. Yeah, and Snake's gonna be releasing a new patch for the client soon. Excited for that. A lot of do I want to play core? Yeah, fuck it, I'll play core. Okay, me, Novid, Leatherneck, and Fupon. Alright. It'll be a hard game. Teams are wonk. I mean, it's me, Novea, Fupon. You've got Diablo, Rookie, Snake. We've got Leatherneck, Thaldrin. Like, yeah. I don't know. Oh wait, this is Res, isn't it? It's all good, Novid. Don't worry about it, bro. But yeah, I figured we'd just play like a game of Esk, and then after the Esk game, maybe I'll cast that game you guys played earlier, and call it a night. It should do like some chill gaming. I don't care what it is, it's all good. Chill gamers unite. So yeah, for anybody that watches the VOD, this weekend I have a live stream planned, so stay tuned for that. I don't really want to announce what it is yet, but hopefully you guys will. Hope you guys will tune in. Will probably be during the during like the daytime in U.S. hours, so I think will probably be the best time for me to do it. Oh. Goddamn, I'm getting tired. Whew. We were already on low energy before we started the stream. Now one game and I'm cooked. Let's see, do I need to do something here? No, we're all good. Let's see. Should probably pause that. I feel like my bit rate is cooked right now. That's annoying. Okay, there we go. I lowered the bit rate. Just tell you what to do in game? No, you tell me what to do. I don't know what the Bro, all I do is just half-ass everything in this mod, okay, man? Although I'm starting to, you know, learn some stuff. But my T3, T4 knowledge is pretty bare. Hey. Harold's telling me to use shields and shit. I don't even know what the fuck the shield looks like. I don't even know. Yeah. Still some stuff I haven't really experimented with yet. I mean, I could do some air bullshit. Shields are cringe, but OP, yeah. Not really a fan of shields in general, but it is what it is. Like, it's in the game. I'm not gonna, like, you know, hate on it, but probably not my favorite thing. What, are we just gonna like balls to the wall T1 rush or something, or is that what you want to do? I mean, I could go air first and just be annoying. Although, I don't know, I kind of want it to be a chill game. Oh my god, Diablo's going core. Oh, man. Stop the yap. Stop the cat. Stop the cap. I need some music. But won't my shit get like DMCA'd if I play music? We'll have to listen to the TA soundtrack, dude. Yeah, but if I'm playing music the whole time, it's just gonna mute everything. Only on Twitch? Okay. Cool. Well, you should just play music then. Well, I don't really know what to listen to. Okay, how much does this give? So yeah, a little subtle difference in Esk. You start with 50 energy and 2 metal on the commander, so you can actually kind of skip out on making the energy source first. Even in Res, you could probably, if you spawn on the mechs, depending on how split the mechs are, you could probably start with the mechs on 25. But yeah, just some subtle differences. Okay, hopefully the stream is running a little bit better. I don't know. Got a lot of drop frames, unfortunately, so. Which is weird. I just upgraded the. I thought my streaming was good, but. How much does this give? 200? Build one right there. Make a little radar. Little gaydar. And we're gonna play vehicles. Do. Just park it there because I'm lazy. All right. How did we get these teams? These seem kind of OP teams, actually. Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, somebody's making a lot of Jeffies, so we're gonna match that. There he is. My marker's not set up right. Okay. Alright. Start capping these fucking maxes. Get ourselves capped up. Okay. Oh, how'd that get there? Let's go cause some chaos. Okay. This is going to be hell for them. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh. It's kind of bugged out. I'm stuck. Step. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, yeah, that's rough. That was a rough one. Oh, rip. We lost Snake. Oh. Bye. Yeah, the fact that I snuck so many Jeffies back in there, it was pretty brutal. Snake did a walk. Yeah, it looked like he lost his base. So let's take a look here. Oh, baby. All right. We're moving up the chains. I think my Esk rating's pretty bad. Yeah, look at this. 38%, dude. Cooked. But yeah. They're talking about chess. All right, well, I don't know if we'll get another one, but I was gonna cast the game that you guys played earlier on this snake map, Snake's Den. Is that worth casting or? Like I was gonna try to catch this one live and cast it, but by the time I got my stream set up, it was already over. Well, we can see if we can get another game going here. It was basically 3 1v1s. Yeah, the map's kind of designed that way. It's really hard to help assist team play without error on like that type of map. Yeah, I mean I can cast it. Like it's no big deal. I don't think anybody minds, right, or cares. And if they do, too fucking bad. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Maybe we can see if we can get another game going. I'll play another one. I don't care if the teams are unfair on my end either, or vice versa. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, the ratings gonna be all over the place for a little bit as we settle the ratings, and it's gonna take longer because now we have 3v3 plus 2v2 and 1v1, where before you'd only have to like do this for two things. Now we have to do it for 3. So Also, I think we're using a true skill system, so like even though your rating is whatever points, it should be able to develop the true skill pretty quickly, and your true skill will be where you should be, even though like your elo isn't there. So like if you have a good player that's 200 points and everybody else is at like 1k, like 1k is the average, like I think it'll be able to tell that you're way higher than 1k with the true skill pretty quickly. So it knows you're not a noob trying to noob bash or, stuff like that. Because for the most part, it makes pretty even teams, from what I've seen. Not always, but now that we've played about like 5 to 10 games on each thing, it's looking better. Place last on 2v2. Oh man, don't do 2v2 like that's my favorite. 2v2 is peak TA, bro. At least for me. That's quality TA right there. Chef's kiss. Mwah. Like a solid 2v2 that's very even. And there's like, team play, one's going air, stuff like, I don't know. I used to really like the 2v2 Gods of War. They always involved early air play, and teamwork and stuff to get that top island, stuff like that. Hard to get good teammates, have to play a lot of games. I mean, if the player is good, yeah, I mean, you should be able to just tell a good player like what you're doing. They should be able to follow up correctly. What are we missing? I mean, if anybody should watch, I kind of want to cast something. That would be nice if I could watch, but if you don't want to play, then where's Fupon? Yeah. Oh, okay. Fupon's too sleepy. He's gonna check TAF and see if he can poach. Oh, Thralton join. Ooh, I do have some whiskey here. That sounds kind of nice, actually. Man. How did you convince Wothead to add them for 10.2? I want your colors for S. How do you... I mean, I told him he could, if he wants to. He can, use that kind of stuff. Like, I don't really care. I don't know if he wants those colors, though, but yeah. I mean, I can talk to him about it. You want me to try to convince him? Okay, I am... Is this a 3v3 version, or is there 4 lanes? Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, dot ready. No shake. Or shoot all, right? Oh no. No shake is the one that he doesn't have on there. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much our gray. Like, the gray is hard to see. I think it looks really cool, but it's hard to see for a lot of people. Like that, basically anything between like black and that gray is like kind of terrible for the opponent. Especially on like so like black on dark metal is pretty much super hard to see, and then the gray on regular metal heck is hard to see or whatever, but a little more visible on dark metal. There's always like some trade-offs with these colors, shit like that. I'm just gonna do some fuck. I'm gonna go K-bot because yeah, I don't like arm vehicle like we were talking about last night. I forgot to pick core. But yeah, I like black. I don't know. I tried making some new colors. I wanted some like vibrant colors, so we got like the pink and like that. The light blue. I like them personally. Some people think they're too vibrant, but I don't know. That's probably like why Wotan hasn't done colors like that. Do 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 do. Bah, bah, da, da. Do 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 do. Bah, bah, da, da. Something like that. Okay, and then we will send our shit. Yes, bam, bam. Hot diggity dog. Oh shit. He did the, doing the thing. That dirty dog. So we'll just do... Yeah, we need to push. Okay, and we'll sort the geo. We're gonna have to. Energy is cooked. Alright, Joey. Well, probably dead soon because I helped bottom too much. we're dead. Anti-air. Where's it at? Oop, oop. Yeah. Alright, well. GG. Yes. Okay. Well, the air start was rough. Probably should have just played more for T1. But it is what it is. Yeah, we'll just cast this game instead. We're going to go back to Resurrected, and looks like we got a 3v3. On the map made by Rampage himself, Mr. Ramp. Mr. Jeffy. Mr. Heffy. Called Snake's Den. He made this for Snake. Let's take a look at the teams. We've got Fupon starting in the water in the blue. We got Tar Snake in the green, playing as Arm, and we have Thraldrin playing as Core in the red. And then for the North team, we have Tar Leatherneck in the pink, TA Rookie in the gray, playing as Arm. And for Core, we've got Novea. So Fupon and Novea starting in the pond. Speed this up a little bit. See, this map's kind of like broken down in lanes. So like these two will... but there's options to go in the water as well. There's some wreckages. Stuff like that. Let's see. Are there like little reclaims around on the land? Doesn't look like it. There's some up here, but that's probably for air first starts, stuff like that. The wind's decent enough to where you could go air first, but nobody chose to this game, so. Yeah, it looks like Fupon just going for a con to cap all of these metals. And then getting straight on land. Keeping the shipyard, it's an interesting choice. Could keep it to make more cons later. And start the title farming. Because you can farm titles and then convert your energy into metal. One way to grow your economy. This map doesn't have, it's not very metal rich, so that probably will be the go-to, whether it's wins or titles. Titles plus 26 though, so that's very, very, very good, very efficient. It looks like we're gonna have some K-bot versus vehicle action. Flashes. Looks like we got Rookie as well, going flashes, expanding. Novea getting onto the land. Looks like he's going to start the slasher ball, which on lane maps, the slasher ball is very strong, so I do like that choice. Team South being the aggressors at the moment, and Snake is sneaking some flashes. It looks like he's going to get one that's going to sneak by and cause probably some havoc later if he keeps it around. But it doesn't look like anybody has radar coverage of that, so Galdrin trying to get some AKs in a dangerous area. But Leatherneck doing a good job protecting his construction vehicles. Losing these early is pretty detrimental to your economy, so keeping those alive is a priority. I'll turn my volume down. Did they host another game? No. Okay. But oh, it looks like Thaldron will get this construction vehicle. It's a good pickup there. Let's take a look at Novea land. What's Novea up to? He's growing that slasher ball. Meanwhile, Fupon dealing with Rookie. Looks like he's going to go into Peewees and Warriors here. So Warriors counter flashes pretty well, but they're weak against other missile unit types. So you kind of have like this little trifecta going on of balance. Like Rocco's and Storms will counter Warriors pretty well. Stuff like that. And then you can switch back into a different type of unit to counter those. Okay, Thaldron's really investing in the K-Bot. Nobody's really... oh, we have Rookie. Rookie's investing in this pond here. And honestly, that's going to pay off big time. Yeah, it looks like he's going to start the tidal farming. And then he's going to convert that stuff into energy. And his economy's really going to start to cook. Snake doesn't have any plans to deal with the water just yet. Switching into Samson's himself to kind of match this death ball that is accumulating over here. Fupon sticking more towards raiding units instead of the slasher ball technique. I guess he would be doing Jethro's if he was going for that kind of style. Leatherneck's got a big flashball here. I think Thaldron might be in trouble, and I can tell he can feel the heat because he's starting to make laser towers in his main base. He's feeling the pressure from Leatherneck. Yeah, eventually you got to switch off the AKs and get something stronger. Usually you'll start off with K-Bots, and then you can switch into like a vehicle lab. Gators and levelers and stuff like that. Stuff that's got more health. Peewees are pretty expendable. Snake trying to get at every little drip of reclaim while he can. Really investing into the missile units now. And working on advanced. Although Thaldron's doing a good job defending, I think the rally points being closer here is helping him greatly on the defense, and it looks like he should be able to hold this stuff if he can kind of contain this raid on the side. It's kind of just a huge slugfest here in the center. Getting into Rocco's. It's a good army composition, you know, flashes and Rocco's. That's more of like a solid OTA style combination. Yeah, Leatherneck did sneak some flashes through. Kind of carved like a little half circle here into his base, wrapping around, picking off mexes, but Thaldron should be able to get some cons out and retake some of that stuff. It's kind of interesting, like I feel like the North team has a little bit better lane setup where Snake kind of went down into the South. He's fighting, but I think this actually ends up being better balance-wise for players. Snake's fighting Novea. You've got Fupon fighting TA Rookie. Going into advanced vehicle now. Fupon's getting some air cons. Probably trying to get in, try to sneak some of this wreckage maybe from Rookie, but right now Rookie's got control of the wreck field. It looks like Leatherneck is switching into some stumpies for some bruteness, some toughness to tank for his flashes a little bit. Also very good versus laser towers, these stumpies, so I actually like that unit transition from Leather. He's thinking how he can stop these defenses and plow through them, and Stumpy's probably actually the best choice with those laser towers or missile units, but you'd have to get a con all the way forward to get radar to start radar targeting things down. Okay, Novea's advanced now. Starting to grow that tidal farm, kind of mixing in makers when he needs them. So. Good energy balance from Novea. Okay, it looks like Fupon reclaimed that shipyard eventually. Okay, I thought he'd make more cons out of there if he kept the shipyard, but... Switching into hammers, which are very good at dealing with a lot of these units here. Samsons, Roccos, stuff like that. And then he's got warriors to kind of deal with the flash. Okay, Leather's got hovers now, so he can now attack from different angles that he could not before. He's got some more access to attack from here. Even a couple rocket hovers. Peppering these laser towers and stuff can be really useful. Let me see, make sure the game, yeah, it is picking up my game volume. Okay, looks like Snake mixing in some warriors now. Probably to help deal with these raiders. But we've got the Ravagers out now from Novea. The tier 2 is cooking. But Snake had the same idea. He's also got advanced, and he's going to go for artillery. So we'll see how that plays out. Looks like Rookie is also going for the artillery route. He's got a lot of frontline stuff, so I think mixing in a couple of Lugers is pretty nice. Not overdoing it, but just, you know, enough to kind of like pepper up these MTs and whatever defense is there to push in with the rest of the stuff. Very nice. And yeah, the tidal farming is starting to pay off. Not looking too good for Team South right now. Fupon is advanced though, so we'll see if he can repel, although he's severely outnumbered in units at the moment. Yeah, he's gonna say GG. It's gonna be hard to compete with that kind of numbers. Snake mixing in stumpies now, trying to get some beef in the army. And then he's gonna use artillery. Looks like Novea's got the same idea, get some artillery in the mix. But yeah, Rookie is... Fupon is dead. Oh, I didn't even realize he had the Guardian there. Meanwhile, it's pretty chill over here. Looks like Thaldrin's going to try to come help Fupon out, but I think by the time the units get there, everything will have been lost. And this wreck field fight here is pretty close, but I think Nove should have the slight edge with the Ravagers mixed in there. Yeah. We're starting to clear everything out. And then while Thaldrin's coming over here to assist Fupon, Leatherneck's gonna make his move. It's time to strike. Snake's trying to give him some assistance, but I think having to split between two different areas is pretty rough. All this metal that Rookie was able to get from this sea, honestly, I think this is kind of what won Team North the game, was this big, getting this big pond, all these mexes, the titles. I think that made the biggest difference in this game. It was looking pretty even for a little bit until the sea stuff happened, and then stuff started to snowball into Rookie's favor pretty fast. Yeah, Thaldrin trying to be a good team player here and help out, but it's also costing him everything from Leatherneck pushing in. Yeah, he's almost got his fusion done. Yeah, Leatherneck is also cooking. Yeah, Novea going really hard into the titles. Really using that plus 26 to its fullest extent. Doing a good job converting as well, converting all that energy. And, yep, Team South is going to tap out. Oh. Well played, Team North. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, well played, Novea. I think you played that pretty well. Pretty well. That's pretty much how you play that spot. You just, you know, shipyard, get those Mexes caps, start the tidal farms, and then get on to land fast. I think it just got weird because Team South kind of like did a weird. It was interesting how they did it. Like Snake kept through the bottom side and pushed towards the left, where honestly that probably should have been Fupon, and then he covers Rookie. But yeah, I think that C in the center really decided decided that game. That's too many unchecked mexes for somebody to take. So good game though, short and sweet. What are these guys talking about in here? Crack. Cocaine is too expensive, guys. Get crack. Don't read it. I can't. Whatever. They're having fun. They're just talking, you know. But yeah, I don't know if we'll get any other games, so I don't know if any other games were played. Looks like this game was earlier. Maybe it's 54 minutes. Ramp and Lawn from today. Or I guess yesterday now. Let's watch this one. Okay, so now we're back to Esc. Back to Esc, guys. Yeah, I'm about to cast that one right now. Okay, cool. Perfect. No, I'm not an escalation. Okay, so before we start this, I'm gonna grab a drink and use the restroom real quick. So I will be right back. Let me see. I'm gonna wonder if you guys will be able to hear. I do. You see here. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is what you guys are gonna listen to. While I go to the bathroom and get a drink. All right, be right back. And then we'll start this game. Okay. All right, that's enough suffering for now. Okay. Let's get on with it. All right. So we've got an Escalation team game on Diamond Bridge 2, which is on the Crystal Tile set. One of my favorites. Goated tile set right here. so let's look at the teams. We've got Mr. Megatron, the leader of the Decepticons, aka Mr. Yorn, in the pink. Okay, that's just me. Don't worry about that guy. And we have Ainz. Alright, as playing as Core in the yellow. And then we have Mr. Brown Ranger, aka Agave Journey, playing as Core in the orange. And let's take a look at Team South. We've got Thraldrin from last game, and we have Mr. Jeffy himself, Mr. Rampage. Looks like he's going to go for a swim. And we've got the Lawn, Mr. Lawn, playing as Arm in the red. So looks like Yorn's going to go into K-Bots, which doesn't surprise me. I think that K-Bot tech is going to be pretty good on this map, getting like Pels and stuff to pressure this coastline, stuff like that. We'll see how Thraldrin deals with that later. Rampage going for the water though. Ainz hasn't even made a choice yet. Okay, he's going for the hover first. Is this on TAF? No, it's on a new client. We have we've been playing on a new client that just recently came out called Galactic Gate. I can put some more information about it in the VOD description later. But yeah, we play on Galactic Gate now. And yeah, there's a lot of drama on why, and I don't know, I don't really want to get into that right now, but yeah, what is the title? Title is 35, but wind is 12 to 24, so the average is 18. I don't know. Title's pretty sick, but I think titles cost more, so maybe that's what he's talking about. Yeah, titles are 120, where a wind is what? 60? I mean, yeah. So if wind was low, 24 to 35, 24. So like if wind's on the high end, yeah. It's not too far off on that. We got these mexes are pretty spread out, so I think people's economies are suffering a little bit on metal at the moment. These cons have to travel such far distances, and these aren't even rich mexes, so they're not really boosting their economy by that much either. So it's like the start on this map seems pretty brutal. But eventually they'll start getting these, like once they get to these, their economy will start going up. And it looks like Brown Ranger is prioritizing these ones first, which is going to give them a bigger boost earlier. As you can see, he's one of the metal leaders at the moment. It looks like Yorn is catching up. He's getting these rich ones back here. Yeah, Thraldrin's making some scouts. Trying to get some possible early raiding in. Maybe if you can sneak these in the back. But Yorn's making some MTs to kind of cover these mexes here. Titles are stupidly expensive. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it. Now, in Resurrected, the titles at 35 would probably be more worth. Although, I don't know. No. The wind is pretty good here, but the lows are pretty bad, where 35 is going to be consistent the whole time. So I don't know. It's probably still worth it. But probably just not by as much as he was thinking. Tried it. So yeah, looks like Yorn getting wet. Kind of just walking, taking some X's in the water here. Trying to grow that economy. I don't think he'll probably make a shipyard soon when he gets the metal for it. Or maybe he'll go into hovers or something. I'm not sure what the plan is yet. Everybody's still kind of figuring out what they want to do. Let me move with the slider bar here. Get a good look at people's bases. Okay, we're starting to get some units out in the center here. Nobody's really trying to be too aggressive, which is probably I mean, right now, if the North team attacked, they definitely have an advantage unit number wise right now. Lon had to help his son with homework. I mean, he probably did actually. At least when he's on Discord and stuff, he's usually dealing with like family stuff in the background at the same time. I feel bad for him sometimes when he's trying to concentrate and play, and there's just his kids are wilding out. Oh, look, this good team play. Shared Law and a con for titles. It's awesome. Okay, I'm curious what Ainz will do with this hover start. He's got a good amount of scrubbers, which are the hover scouts. Probably the cheapest hover in the arsenal for T1, right? Yeah, 72 metal. Wondering if he'll switch into salamanders to get those flamethrower tanks going. Hover tanks. But he could do some interesting pressure with these right now, like along the coast. Like, there's lots of open areas for him to hit. Like here, kind of like come through flood. We got a battle going on. Yeah, flash got picked up, but looks like he got a mech at least with that flash. And looks like Megatron will repel that attack. Oh, you got some pings. I don't know what's... Oh, he's pinging that Megatron's peewees around here, looking for some metal to kill. Who's Megatron? That's Yorn. Okay, looks like Agave's getting wet himself. I mean, looks like there's a lot of metal in the water. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit, so it's definitely worth to get wet here. I don't really know what's better, like hovers or water. I assume the ships are supposed to be better, but used to play with Yorn at like 4 in the morning. Oh man. I never really got to see play the EU guys that much. I just, by the time I would get on, they were already getting off, so. I mean, even now. Unless I'm like off that day, but. I usually work on the weekends, so it's hard for me to even catch them. Okay, Gave's doing a good attack down here, but and looks like Yorn's gonna cover Brown Ranger while he's doing it. But it looks like it's gonna get cleaned up. Doesn't end up doing too much damage, I don't think. I don't know if there's a con in there. It doesn't look like it. Let's see, what's ramp up to? And not too much. I think everybody's still trying to just grow their economy to where they can afford new tech. Okay, Lon's got his commander on the ships now, so he's gonna start pumping those out pretty good. Here come the scrubbers though. And he is going into those salamanders, but if I'm right, I feel like the Vanguard should be able to kite and shut down most hovers. So they might have to use a little bit of team play to kind of get these hovers into some dangerous areas. Like use Agave's ships here to distract launch ships, and then kind of try to find an opening to get on the land. Or just double team the army, or the navy. Okay, a little push from Yorn, just to see what he can get done. He is going to get some extractors, so honestly not a bad little attack. Okay, looks like Thalge is going to push in and might be able to get some a hover con. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. Oh, here comes a flank. He's coming in with the flank with the salamanders. Oh no. Oh no. And then Agave is going to come in from the top. Oh no. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. But honestly, he's probably still fine. I think by the time these units get down here, he should have more stuff, but we'll see what happens. I mean, Thaldrin's doing a good job getting in there. He's finding some openings. Looks like Megatron's kind of doing the same thing on the other end. He's going to pick up another con from Lon. Okay, so let's take a look at the bases here. I want to see what people's plans are. Okay, Rampage going straight into advanced. And Yorn did go into hovers. He's got a bunch of skimmers, which are the hover scouts for arm. Oh yeah, you got the floating hovercraft platforms in Esk, so you can make hovers in the water. Sometimes I make 3 to 5 flash or instigators so they catch up with my army or of stumpies. Yeah, I like that. Using faster units to catch up with your slower ones that are farther out. Okay. See, it looks like Yorn's investing quite a bit into these hovers. I assume the idea is to push them out of the water and then use those hovers to just get on land straight away. It looks like Megatron find those sneaky instigators, so he's going to clean that up and protect his metal. Right now, it looks like Team North has a better grasp of the water, and Team South has some advantage in the land department. They're more invested in the land, but I don't know. This is a lot of metal just in the water. But it looks like Thaldron's going to try to compete for that now. I'm not sure how good Skeets are versus like these. I feel like they probably do okay versus the Skimmers. But yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier, like using these to kind of like raid in weird spots. He can get a lot of potential damage here with these Skimmers. Yep. And they're so quick, you can kind of outrun the units. Yeah, so he's starting to split them up to all the mech spots in the area. Let's see, we got a little attack at the north. Looks like Ramp is just kind of pushing these levelers away. Elon's going to go in for an attack. Doesn't look like Agave's got much here. There's a couple gators, but he's going to plow right through that. Hines has got a lot of defense set up, but actually these salamanders are pretty quick. They're actually catching up to the flashes, so Hines doing a good job covering his teammate. Yeah, looks like that attack's gonna get cleaned up, but he's gonna get these mexes out here, and I believe these are all rich ones. This is the sea problem, yeah. Yeah, the sea problem's starting to accumulate. And Yorn's switching into zappers and anacondas now, so... Rampage is asking if he needs assistance in the water. Pretty good game, actually, so far. It's starting to heat up. And Hines has already got T2 hovers out. Okay. I'm curious to see what he'll make out of that. Right now, it's just he's just making workers and trying to boost that economy up. Get his mohos online. Looks like Lon's switching into subs to kind of slowly wither down this Viking army here, or navy. Yeah, kind of interesting split. North side's definitely struggling on the land a little bit, but I think they got enough defenses to kind of cover stuff. But they've got definitely the water pressure going on, but I like this sub transition. I actually think this is going to cause a lot of havoc. For Hines and Agave. And I believe the torpedoes have tracking on Esc subs, so it looks like these enforcers will take care of this sub here. And yeah, warriors and salamanders should be able to clear out these gators. And yeah, Yorn's got a lot of hovers. I don't know, what does Thaldron have here to really... Doesn't have too much at home to defend this. Well, then we've got whack-a-mole titles. So these titles are going to keep going up and down every time they get hit. I love the whack-a-mole titles. Yeah, this is looking pretty bad for Team South, but I think Ramp's trying to help Thaldron out here with some gimps. And in S they do stay underwater, but this is pretty brutal. The gimps seem pretty strong though. Looks like they're Just a group of 4 killed quite a bit of those salamanders there. Yeah. Yeah, these gimps are pretty strong. And then, since they're underwater, they have a little bit of, they got torpedoes as well, so they can clear out mexes. Oh, man. He's got the geo upgrade, though, so I don't know if he'll be able to take it out in time. Yeah, he's just going to go for the mechs instead, yeah. Oh, he got it. Wait, how did that go from, like... That had more health, I thought, there. Hells are shit, and FN makes gimps when there's no water. So are, like, gimps, like, even strong on land? Is that what's going on here? Yeah, the fact that these gimps have torpedoes is probably pretty good. Can you ground fire those torpedoes as well? Yeah, Pels were crazy in the last patch, I thought, but... Yep. Dalton's just holding on for dear life. He's hunkered in. His laser towers are doing pretty good. Gave's got a nice ball of Crusaders, or Enforcers. Still working on Vanguards and subs, so he's... Oh, now he's getting into Tritons. Looks like Leveler's carved a nice little path through here as well. And, oh, they're going to get into the juice. That Geo is looking juicy. Boom! And it takes out... Oh, okay, it took out 2 of the 3 Levelers. Yeah, Thaljan's in a rough spot right now. And Yorn's not going to let up anytime soon. But... I think Ramp's doing a good job at, like, parking these gimps in good spots to kind of help with some defense. I don't know if any of these T1 hovers can really stop gimps at this point. Probably needs to get to T2 soon. Looks like Yorn's on T2 land. So we'll see if he goes into Pelicans or what he decides to do, if he wants to go land units or what. Oh my god, Ramp's getting the getting the gimps in Ainz's pond here. Whack-a-mole titles. That's gonna take a while. So is there anything in the hover arsenal of T2 to, like, deal with underwater stuff? Like, or is he just screwed, or what's the deal here? More levelers from Agave. Yeah, I feel like Agave could really put the pressure on right now, but he's kind of being a little passive. He's got a huge enforcer wall. Kind of giving Lon some time here. I think these Tritons are a good distraction. Oh, yes. Yeah, most of the AA stuff has depth charge, so yeah, he'd have to make some, like... which one's the AA? Banshee, maybe? Anti-sub, yeah, so this has the torpedoes, the Banshee. You are right, Novea. Good call. Alright, we got some scalpels. I'm not sure what these ones are. Are these the ones with, like, the lasers on it? Lon's going into Panthers now, so he's got T2 going. Looks like people are starting to get into T2 now. Yeah, Gave's T2 lane as well. Let's see what these Tritons can do. Oh, these levelers are... Levelers fucked him up, dude. Nice surround there from Lon on those Panthers. Okay, Scalpels are just chilling at the moment. Here we go. We're gonna get that Navy play, dude. It's what every caster wants in Escalation is some Navy play. The caster's wet dream of TA right here. TA Escalation. Big ships. I want to see T3 ships. Let's get to some T3 ships. Okay, this is the Gimps are coming though to the rescue. Yeah, Ramp's really heavily focused on Gimps at the moment. This game's on me. Yeah, we're having a rough... Thraldren's having a rough time, but... we'll see. Maybe he can get a little breather from Ramp here and be able to rebuild a little bit. Do we have any T2? Lots of makers. Where's all the metal going for Yorn's... Like, where's all this metal going to? You got some stuff I'm not seeing? Oh, more Navy. Let's go. Yeah, I'm worried for Lon in the water. There's pretty big enforcer ball here. Looks like these Panthers did a good number, and these some of these Tritons survived. Oh man! Oh no! He's gonna get the Geo, mate. Oh no! He's just out of range. Oh, here you go. Iron's sending in these Scalpels. Probably into the most defended area of Thaldren. But, oh, he's going for the snipe. I don't know if he's going to get it, though. These are all getting pretty low. And, yeah, it looks... Thaldren's doing what he can to hold it together. He's doing good with what he's got. Yorn's going into T3 already. Okay. Oh, it looks like some hover snuck by, though. But, yeah, I think these Gimps will be able to handle any T1 hover, no problem. We got some Freedom Fighters from Lon. Freedom Fighters are actually very good in Esc. They kind of just remind me of Hawks, but you can make them earlier. Obviously, they don't have the same, like, quite the same power, but they're very good for defense. Okay, so what's the plan now? We've got T3 going from Yorn. And what is Iron's where he's working on? Is this the T3 hover lab? Must be. What's Agave going? He's starting advanced C now. Which is, yeah, probably a good idea. I think you get those executioners in the mix, and Juan's going to have a hard time dealing with that, I think. Oh boy, that's a lot of gimps, though. Okay. Yorn's making these Mariners, though, that can shoot. They've got depth charge for these gimps. I don't know. This is interesting. I'm not sure who wins this, to be honest. I know the gimps will win when they can shoot their laser, but actually, it looks like these Mariners are doing pretty good. Dip charges, wearing them down. Man. So, T2C is almost done for Agave. Heinz has got a nice spread of torpedo launchers to deal with these gimps. Got some Reapers from Agave, and then he's starting his upgrade on his T2 vehicle. So maybe he's going to go for some upgraded Reapers pretty soon. Although the Sentinel's doing pretty good, so they're going to push Agave away for now. Oh man, these gimps are owning, dude. Yeah, when in doubt, gimp it out. Is what Rampage has decided this game. When in doubt, gimp it out. Okay, Agave kind of going balls deep with his enforcer ball. It's kind of sketchy, but let's see. Maybe Long can do a little bit of outplay with the D-gun here. Agave's going to pull back a little bit. He's got the enforcer numbers, but a lot of them are softened up. And he doesn't really have any AA to deal with the freedom fighters. And Ramp's coming in with some assistance here. I have no idea what these are called, but I know they are depth charge seaplanes. Okay, what's Iron's up to? Still working on T3s, making some Nemesis. I'm not sure what those do, but I assume they're a level up from those scalpels. Scalpel is like a Ravager. Okay. Like in Res. So basically just like a light laser hover. Okay. Gotcha. That was a T3. Okay, T3 is up for Yorn. So he's going to work on some T3 economy, get those mantle mines going probably. Okay, so it looks like Ramp decided to take the gimps from one side, go to the other. Probably thought Yorn would have a little too much defense to get all the way to the coast, so probably trying to give Lon a little bit of relief from this Navy pressure. You know, we got upgraded dogs though. And honestly, they're doing pretty well versus these enforcers. I'm gonna push them away for now. Look at this, the line of LOTs, dude. The great line. Oh, good night, Diablo. Nemesis is like a Reaper, but a bit stronger, but more expensive. Yeah. All right, so yeah, he's just basically making some beefier hovers. Yeah. Okay, looks like ramp's starting advanced air. Curious what maybe he'll do some rapier play. You need to contest C later, yeah. Thaldrin's just trying to create the Great Wall of Gats. Just trying to hold out, but if he can get back in the water and start like pressuring Yorn there a little bit, you know, at least distract him some. Issue is Yorn's T3 at the moment. And when he gets those mantle mines going, I don't even know what is this thing that he's making. What is that? Going at advanced air now as well. T3 hover's almost done. These gimps are actually crushing. Agave, he did make torpedo launchers, so he's been planning trying to get as much defense up for these gimps as he can. Oh yeah, here come the upgraded Reapers, but Lon's got Bulldogs waiting for him. So I'm not sure how much he can do here with these Sentinels kind of backing his Bulldogs up. I mean, the Gimps are in. Yorn's coming in to assist with his Zephyrs. Depth charge seaplanes. Yeah. No, actually, the torpedo launchers did very well. And I think with this sub coming out. Oh, but it looks like ramp's changing directions here. Yeah, Gavi's gonna have to back off of those Reapers. Yeah, these Gimps are just causing pure panic and havoc right now. Great attack here from ramp. But the Nemesis are on the move. And honestly, I don't know where they're at. Okay, here's a couple of them. Honestly, good push from Team South overall. I feel like the momentum is shifting a little bit. Team North really had the upper hand in the early game, but Team South fighting back hard. Okay, let's see how this goes. Nemesis versus Gimps. So yeah, it looks like 4 Gimps or so will take out a Nemesis. Probably around there. 3 or 4. The great line of laser towers is too strong. Oh, here we go. This is the beef we need right here. So we got some Reapers. The Reapers should be able to carve through this laser tower line here. Okay, all the Gimps are dead. it looks like he's accumulating in part 2. He's got some. Here, let's see what Ramp can get done. I think this is a good attack here from Thaljan. He's got a lot of Reapers. But Agave saying he's tired. Lon switching into Pels. Actually, I don't know. Pels are crushing. Oh, Pels got torpedoes too. I forgot about that. Yeah. Makes sense. Since they, Gimps have it. Oh, is that like a T3? Where to go? T3 nuke roach. Yeah. Amp's doing a really good job at trying to finding openings for his Gimps to get on the land and cause havoc. Made these metal extractors. The T3 is out. We've got the hover T3 finally online. And Yorn's going for a nuke. And he started his Raptor. Although it probably will take some time before that finishes. Yeah, the momentum is definitely shifting. Like these Gimps and Lon's got a nice ball of Bulldogs that are upgraded. I think that that Gimp attack really did a number on Agave's build power in the water. And these Pels are kind of like picking off his enforcers one by one. Okay, to clean up the Gimps. I mean, the longer that Yorn can cook and get these mantle mines online, his economy is going to explode pretty soon. So we could see another shift possibly, if Team North can just hold the line. Ramp's going into T3 now. He's choosing to go into vehicles for T3, for core. He made the advanced vehicle lab just for that, seems like. And yeah, it looks like, I mean, Lon's pushing through on both fronts, land and sea. Ramp's asking Thaljan to make hovers. Which is probably a good idea at this point. Oh yeah, there's just not an answer for these Pels. Agave's is hurting right now. Nuke's almost done. Oh, this could get interesting. This might be like a race. Like, I wonder how fast that nuke can build, because if he can snipe somebody with that nuke, that could turn the tide here. But these Vipers are smashing Pels, though, so... Agave's got to be very careful here. It's kind of in a bad spot because these also have torpedoes. Pels will kill Commander very quickly. We've actually learned this the hard way in the Esc League. Oh my god, Agave. No! Agave! Oh my god, he's got 1 HP, dude! Literally one hit. Somebody, a Pel could just sneeze on him. You feel like ships can't compete with Pelicans? I don't know. I mean, they seem pretty good, to be honest, from what I've seen. But Lon's definitely got like the numbers. So if it was even metal per metal, I don't know. Maybe it'd be a little different. Not sure. Lauren's trying to use these freedom fighters for some defense. And yeah, he's going into brawlers, maybe to just kind of clear out some of these land units. There's not a lot of AA with any of these attacks, so brawlers will do great versus that. Also, maybe potential commander snipe. Let's take a look at Team South for a little bit, because we need to check for AA and for anti-nukes, because Yorn's nuke is cooking right now. And I don't think anybody's got an anti. Ramp's just starting one right now. So I don't know how fast they build, but I don't think Lon's got one either. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, nobody's got any anti-nuke protection. Not a lot of AA protection either. So Brawler Snipe could be pretty good here. Ramp's got some AA, but yeah, he's got T2 missiles. But honestly, Ramp's the most protected, so he's best target would probably be Lon or Thaldrin at this point. And yeah, these Pelicans are just causing so much damage. Although in Esk they don't have any anti-air, so Freedom Fighters are a great counter to Pels. What's Ein's working on? He's still making hovercons. Just trying to get his mantles going. Yeah, I'm worried about the T3 economy, just like it's gonna start kicking in for Team North here. Oh, wait, what just happened? Oh, did Agave just share and leave? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, well, Agave taps out. And, yeah, I guess he's kind of like near the end here. I don't think he didn't have much left in the tank. Alright, here we go. Ein's big attack. He's been building this up all game pretty much, so let's see what he can get done with this. This is quite a bit of nemesis here. You request, you get. Oh man. Everything Thaldrin's been working on for the last 30 minutes. Okay. The Great Wall of Gats, dude. Uh-oh, but these don't have AA. Eventually these rapiers will kill them all, but we'll see how much damage can get done before all that. I think a lot of this game depends on how much damage this attack can do. Because Lon's going to start pressuring more with these Pels on the top. And the Raiders and Gimps are getting through. Yeah, he's slowly picking these off one by one. I don't know, the attack is starting to fizzle out. And there's not really much at home to defend for Ein's. Warren's making brawlers, so kind of doing what, answering the same way a ramp is here. Behemoth, okay, ramp's making behemoths. Which is like a light T3 tank, I believe. Kind of looks like a Goliath thing. Just like a T3 Goliath. What's up, Tobacco? Oh my god. Yeah, see, Yorn's just like, come on, let me stay in the game, let me try to snipe one. It's gonna come down to this nuke, to be honest. Raptor's only not even barely near half. So yeah, it's gonna come down to this nuke, bro. Ramp's got the anti up, but did he start the missile? That's the question. Yeah, no AA or anti from Lon. I think he's just kind of end the game as fast as possible with these Pels, so he's not really focused on doing anything else. Just trying to kill them. Oh, Iron's saying boring game. Oh my god. Oh, we've got an Overseer. I have no idea what this thing does. Let's see it in action. I wish I had 4K for this match. I gotta change my settings so I can stream in 4K. And what's up, Golden Leaf? Long time. OC. Oh, here come the rapiers. Is he gonna go for the commander snipe? No, he's gonna. Okay, he's going for the lab. Why isn't this lab getting damaged? Yeah, it's not looking good for Team North. It's oh, the nuke. It's going. Oh, and Irons taps out. He's like, fuck it, I'm out. But, oh! Oh my god. The whole screen just gets deleted. But he didn't get a kill, though, which is kind of what he needs right now. I wonder how long it would take Yorn to make another nuke. 84 kills on that thing. Oh, damn. Yeah, definitely a nice nuke. I think he was hoping the commander is on the lab, but unfortunately, Ramp put him in the water. And yeah, as soon as Ramp said nuke, or I'm not sure who said it, but they're getting their antis up. Okay, Irons is gone. And Yorn is the only one man left standing, but Yorn's gonna tap out. His Raptor's almost done though. It'd be cool to see what his Raptor can do, but yeah, GG. Yorn's gonna tap out, and victory goes to Team South. $300 seconds. Okay, so that's 5 minutes. That's 2 minutes longer than OTA. Take longer to cook, but way more AoE if it lands. So, yeah, pretty solid game. There's some good back and forth there. Team North really strong in the early game, capturing both C's, like dominating both C's there early on. But Team South fighting back. Honestly, I think those Gimps changed the tide of the game and kind of withered both of the C players down slowly, and finding like little openings here and there, kind of just and then Lon switching into Pels. The Pel switch and the Gimps were like the biggest swingers there. But yeah, pretty solid game, I'd say. yeah, GG. Yeah, it looks like everybody's gone to bed, so I think I probably should too. Breezy versus Rude 1v1? No, I'm good. I'm good. I need to go lay down, I think. Casting is kind of exhausting. I haven't done it in a long time, and talking this much is kind of exhausting. I've just gotten used to just kind of just sitting here and not talking. So, yeah. But, yeah. Should be live streaming this weekend, guys. If, so during the daytime US, it won't be Sunday, so I'm planning either tomorrow or Saturday. Most likely Saturday, but yeah, just keep tuned because I'm gonna do another live stream. I don't really want to say what it is yet, but yeah. Hopefully it'll be a fun surprise. But yep, we're back, and I'm excited to see the future of Galactic Gate and our new mod, TA Resurrected. Still in the testing phases, but we're getting near the end of that. So honestly, all that really is left to do for our mod is make more units at this point. I think the balance is pretty much done, and just like quality of life stuff or UI improvements, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll probably do some videos as well. I have the live streams planned, but I do plan on making some videos as well for the people that enjoy the videos. A little bit higher quality, because I think I can only stream at a certain bit rate. So I tried to stream at a higher bit rate tonight, and my connection just wasn't having it, so I had to lower it back down to what it was. Which is dumb because I just upgraded my internet to get double the upload speed, but I can still only stream at the same speed. They lied to me. All right, guys, take care, and I'll catch you guys on the next live stream, either tomorrow or Saturday. It will probably be during the afternoon time in the US. So hopefully I will see you guys there. Take care. Bye.